picked the wrong one. Alright, let's get this in the destinations it needs to go. Last time we met an inspector. Hey Darth. We met an inspector in a graveyard and we helped her find out that her former mentor is in fact not dead. He just thought he was a zombie because he lost his memories and by all accounts should have died, but he wasn't actually dead. So we threw a bomb at him to make him recover his memories. Was that really the guitar strapped to the wall? What followed was a series of hijinks where we helped apprehend, attack Gilgamesh, who was going around dueling people for the weapons. Then we went to Costa del Sol and saved the woman from a terrible marriage. How are you both doing? Yes, helped. We did beat up Greg. We did beat up Gilgamesh. We might not have meant to have been there at all, but we did in fact help with Greg. But today we have more cases. That's why I said helped. How are you both doing? Elena, I was wondering when you'd show up. I've got the latest scoop on the Victor spoils that many-faced fiend has set his sights on. Have you visited the Colosseum of late? There's a tourney in the works, and it's looking to be a big one. The Mithro Cup, sponsored by one of the Amayan Sons, a mineral concern. They say the Master Fragrance will be furnishing the prizes himself for his personal collection. Small wonder has captured the attention of Mr. Sticky Fingers. You are familiar with the concern, yes? It's only the largest mineral interest in the Sultanate, after all. The chairman, Mr. Fiagris, is on the syndicate and possesses such wealth that rumour has that he could buy half the realm if he chose to. He also has a renown for being something of a martial artist enthusiast. With his personal position affording him the opportunity to test his own skills. He sells for a living vicariously through the exploits of others, hence his sponsorship for tournaments like the Mithro Cup. My colleague Ganalon is in Oda covering the journey as we speak. If we were to track him down, I bet we'd be able to give us something to get our investigation started. I don't know why, but that was very hard for me to say. Oh, well, as though I discovered something mad. Oh, what have you discovered? As I put my headphones up on top of my head so I don't get bothered by the fireworks. How's the sound tonight, as well? As you tell me what is mildly terrifying. Yes? I'm a busy man. If you're looking for small talk, I suggest you look elsewhere. No need to be rude, Ganalon. She's a friend of mine. Now, what? Say you share your latest findings with us. I promise to make it worth your while. Ellie? If it isn't the Mithril Star Reporter. Come down and laugh at Ganalon's expense before returning to pen your latest front page feature, eh? Oh, very well. Just promise you'll put in a good word for me with the higher ups, okay? Now, let me tell you this. There's strange things afoot at the Coliseum. Bugger all, it's a travesty, I tell you! Hutch, hey, and Hayamo, what's the matter? Wait, we're Hutchin. The four of you will compete in the cup together, yeah? I fear that our unfortunate mishap has left Hutchin in no condition to fight. We were just on our way to convey the dire news to Darren Meadow. Mishap my arse! That was sabotage! Some bloody coward out there will stop at nothing to eliminate his competition. I swear on my subglar. Lower your voice, hey Hutch. That is ringing enough with your bloody shouting. Hutchin? Should you not be resting your wounds? Oh, but forgive your incompetent, unworthy comrade. If I had been quicker than a mantra, we would still be 4 men strong. Deliberate yourself, Sahama. In victory and defeat, the man Travala's fight is won. You bear no more responsibility for my wounds than I. Any road, I dare say I'll not be getting back into fighting Fettle by arsing about in bed. I'm ready to chant some mantras. How about you, the lot of you? Hutchin! For you I am always ready. Now that's what I like. Let's see. 1,000 mantras, and I want each of you to ring over the sun of Gui. The mantra bells? Aye, the sergeant tells it they took their name from a trading partner they met at Fitzgerald. A man they most admire for his devotion and chiseled physique. Consider me not the least bit interested. Their talk of attacks and the competitors, however, of this I would hear more. Ah yes, I mentioned the strange things were afoot, yeah? With mere days left before the Mithril Cup, a staggering number would-be combatants have withdrawn, citing a host of hilarious ailments and injuries. With the entrance shrinking by the day, the organizers have been forced to abandon the elimination format in favour of a mass melee between what battlers remain. Fan of this challenge. Gladiators dropping like flies. No, this is no mere coincidence. I will speak to the individual in charge of the event. Where might I find him? Though the concerned sponsors the tourney, The day-to-day organization duties are being held by a fellow named Meadow. He should be in his office within the Coliseum halls. I'll send you word to the gateman Baba. He owes him a Thrai favor or two. Splendid! Come, Relina, we got a case to crack. We'll probably revive on your second condition. Paizo's to say the spells like Gate, Time Stop, Wish, Miracle are not nice. So they're adding a 10th spell level, or just not in the game? That does fit with the top power scaling for... Okay. 10th level used to be a thing in D&D. It was dropped in seconds, I want to say. No, at least there was expansions that showcased what 10th and higher spells would have been like. Wish definitely belongs up there. Doesn't they already have Prime Magic and Occult Magic? From the Mithra, you say? Then by all means, you're free to enter. I merely reported the Mithrai, never blinking or seeing, you know the deal, yeah? And you must be Dara Meadow. I was hoping I could ask you a few questions while the upcoming tourney. Gah! Who am I to argue with free publicity? I'm from a charming little thing like yourself. Ask away, you got me, girl. That's it, between the challenge from the so-called fandom thief and now these bizarre attacks targeted fires are turning away the talk of the town. At least you'll see me complaining, provided someone's still left to fight, that is. You're free to investigate as you wish. I think it'd be smart to exercise some caution. Needless to say, recent events of everyone here are a bit on edge. But just moments ago, one fire almost took off the another's head for insulting the color of his supply. Looks like we got ourselves another. These two aren't in the entry books. And our challenger unleashes a vicious right hook as the gentleman inspector was channeling his strength for the next attack. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a winner! Inspector Briarden? He's efficient as ever, I see. A true gentleman issues violence, Inspector. You were thinking. It annoyed me. Dar Meadow, I presume? Tell me everything you can about the prize for this tourney. I try to be brief. Was wondering where you might ask. Master Vigrass has spared no expense in making the Mithril Cup the most lucrative tourney this Coliseum's ever seen. The victor will receive a true treasure from his collection. The Water's Grace, a ring fit with the largest sun sphere you'll ever find outside of the Quarn. The second and third place prizes are nothing to sneeze at. Neither. But I don't care how many faces you got. You've nothing to fear from this thief. Concerning his fire, I hired an elite regiment of stone torches to watch over the vault day and night. Yes, just the brass blades were so successful stopping the thief last time. If you want your treasures safe, go fetch them and bring them to me. And be quick about it. I haven't all day. Fear I can't do that, Inspector. After all, what proof do I have that you ain't Mr. Many Faces in another of his elaborate get-ups? Now, if you want to get your hands on the spoils, you have to claim them as any other way would. in battle. As a matter of fact, what with the ranks thin as they are, we've effectively recruited new competitors. The more the merrier, and the more lucrative at that. Now, where did our receptionist get off to? Over here, you slimy bugger, we've got some fresh blood for the melee.
Give me a moment, will you? I want a gaudy arms. Where the legs? You're cold. I wish I would have given the lovely Miss Alva a grand tour.
Inspector Hildebrand, look! He's purple! As cute as ever, Dashu. This colour on some of the birds of bandages. I smell a case. Oh, that's just my receptionist. Utos. Don't be startled now. He's an ugly little bugger, but he's so friendly enough. Word has it, he is one of many bizarre creatures born of recent experiments with ancient incantations at Thaumaturge Guild. They were going to see him away in the hole of the desert with the others where he opened his lowering mouth and started pleading for his life. I just want to live in peace. I'll do anything. Anything. So then the management hired him to perform odd jobs about the Coliseum.
And I'm ever glad they did. I tell you, this job's glamorous, but sure as parts. Why, delicious morsel! I want to scare my tongue around.
I don't know where you are, or where you're hail from. I do not care. If you dare challenge me, my Tempest Blade will show you no mercy. You can forget about your case, Inspector. There's only one who will claim the victor spoils, and that is me.
Oh, I just love her when she talks tough. Now, who's the child that wanted to get pummeled in this level?
The gentleman takes far more pride in rescuing fair damsels and fighting them. I fear we have little recourse. I, Hildebrand, Agent of Inquiry Inspector Extraordinary, shall do what must be done too. Melina Westknight will be entering the tournament on my behalf. Melina Westknight? You do look like a Westknight. Well, bugger on me, spare! To think I'd seen a day where the warrior of light stood in my Coliseum. Hear that, Clinton? That's the sound of the whole guild pouring into the coffers when the public finds out a true warrior hero will be stepping into the ring to fight for the Mithril Cup. Well, I reckon your friend could tag along too. Show him a certain sign, I'll see. Rotharina, I suppose we have a good chance then, eh? Now we just need to make sure that she doesn't come down with some curious injury. That gladiator checks out Avalia, was it? Seems quite certain of her chance of the victory. Suspiciously certain, I would say. Aha! I'm already 10 steps ahead of you, Inspector. The Altos fellows seem mostly knowledgeable about Miss Alva. Come, Nashu, the investigation is afoot. As much as it sounds like an amazingly productive line of investigation, I suggest our first priority is to keep Rolina here safe. Let's return to Ganalon and see why else he could tell us these mysterious attacks on the combatants. Very well. I shall leave the task to you. I have to lead my own investigation. Sure you uncover any new information. I trust you. You will share it with me at first opportunity. Remember 10th level spells where they create flowing states of forgotten realms in the lore, and Mr. decided we can't have this for what? It almost drained all the magic from the world. As well as also there was mortals who were trying to use 10th level spells to become gods themselves, which would put an even greater strain on the weave. overall, it was not a good time to be about. Despite how much the flowing season, it started off well. It did start off well. It did not stay well. I want to pass the light teleport. Also, I do enjoy Relina's reaction to find out she's about to be entered without even bothered to be asked. Did that cutscene take the entire day? Oh, given the mystery has been replaced twice. That's a yep. You again? I've already told you that. Well, enter the tourney, you say? Are you out of your bleeding mind? Look, I've got a suspicion or two which I'm happy to share with you, but in the end, you'll have to protect yourself, you hear? So I've been asking around, and it seems that more than a few of the fighters who pulled off the tourney were scheduled to fight a warrior by the name of Avila. I can't make any promises, but my instinct tells me this Gordo's bad news. We don't take him from me when you can hear it from someone who crossed blades with her just days ago. Felt by the name of the Raging Rat, and a misfortune being matched up with Alva in the preliminary round and earned himself a right bruising from it all. Once I heard he was resting back in the Pugil's Guild. Why don't you go pay him a visit? Like, I started the stream when it was morning in game, and it's now. Alright. Come have a good laugh at all the region has expense, eh? Now, you're not the first. I say, is there a man not in this realm with an ounce of sympathy? Greetings, good sir. How fortunate you are today that your guest is Hildebrand Mandeville, gentleman inspector. Now, if you would please enlighten me to how exactly that was you were being to a bloody pub by Miss Alva. Avila. Chillum in my arse. Why you not with the Daisy? Never you, man. Look at what the record says. I lost, but I'll admit to nothing of the sort. I'm sure I was over my lungs and no one else will. A girl doesn't fight fair. Tempest Blade, some kind of fair spell sorcery. If you ask me, mark my words, that girl is up to no good. If she weren't so damned easy in the eyes, she'd be rotting the gull as we speak. The girl's all meekin, or haven't you heard? You know how it is with those refugees. Well, why fight with honor when you got nothing to lose? Yeah, so why not disparage an entire people in a pathetic attempt to salvage your sorry pride? This one's a real piece of work, Lena. Let's be on our way. I didn't mean no offense, miss. Just telling it like it is, I swear. Perhaps it truly is a matter of sorcery, as the fella says. Or perhaps he's working with an accomplice. She didn't strike me as a magic-wielding type. If I obey, we must put my gill on the ladder. Ah, Miss Eddie. The thrill of the chase has struck a chord with you as well. Yes, I can see it twinkling beneath your eyes. We might be very well inspectoress of you yet. Give you a good wrinkle, you Inspector Boer. What the man says is true. It's likely that her fellow Megans might sympathize with our plight. The accomplice would probably be out of the question. Yes, I can see it now. Two unfortunate souls shunned by those around them, united in destiny, a common desire for justice. Ample appendages whirling wildly, sending gusts of the wind flying everywhere which way. Avila and Nolte, a match made in heaven. Were it any more obvious, I could solve the case without leaving my home. Incredible! Your powers of deduction I never failed these days, Inspector. What is it with you two? For octopus. The Roses should still be at the old Coliseum. Let us hurry before he slithers back up to whence he came. Pretty much, yeah, Darth. Pretty much wasn't tired of the wrestling rules. Alright, now we just go through the steps here, because I'm pretty sure the Coliseum is on the other side of it. Ba-doop. 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 I do not converse with commoners. Well, I was going to warn you about this guy, but alright.
Shh, friend, and look over yonder.
Behold those exquisite legs, those stylish tentacles, the unearthly undulation of the squirmy, squishy body. Yes, our friend, Yoti is a most fascinating creature indeed. Behold how he carefully eyes the glad tricks before him. The manner of mischief is he plotting. He speaks. Yes, this is most suspicious indeed. Oh, what is this? A girl is fled in panic. Our friend Alti appears to be discouraged. Look at the way his shoulders sag, or how they would sag if he had shoulders. Our quarry is on the move. Quickly, Nashu, we must pursue. Mr. Aldi seems to have found himself another Glantrix. What may he be playing this time? Look at those succulent legs. I reckon they taste just as wonderful and good marinara sauce. Marinara sauce. Ah, he speaks. And another girl rushes off. Whatever did he say to her? You look so sad. Shall we douse him in lemon butter and put him out on his misery, Inspector? Whatever is he doing with these girls anyway? Call me crazy, but I think he likes them. Poor misunderstood Alti. Where here we suspect him of criminal activity, when in truth he was just a gentle soul, luckless in love. Oh, Alti, can you find it in your squishy, slimy heart to forgive us? Yes, now perhaps we can return to our investigation. If Avia isn't as suspicious as they say, perhaps we could follow her around a bit. There are meadows back at the Coliseum. Should be able to enlighten us to her whereabouts. An excellent idea, Miss Ellie, but I have a better one. Let's return to the Coliseum and speak with Don Meadow. For him we shall ascertain Miss Alvel's whereabouts, upon which we shall follow her to see if she is indeed as suspicious as they say. Come, Nashu, the investigation calls. Allow me to introduce our new asylum.
It's a pleasure to meet you. No, thank God. Uncle Alti didn't notice you. What's the big idea? I'm going to be more stupid octopus. Or am I? Come on now. I just want one octopus once. A cold girl, untold riches, and the admiration of millions. Come on, Alti. Well, the kids hate to think and run, and again, I am an octopus.
I have no idea how that sounds to you guys. It's actually really painful to do. I probably shouldn't be doing it. I didn't know Bill Nye was in this game. Well, things went downhill after Pirates of the Caribbean got cancelled.
Yes, what is the matter? What is it this time? I'm a busy man. Looking for Avila, you say? He says something about sharing a flagon with your countrymen over the coffin collar. Coffin. I reckon you might still find her there. I warn you though, if you're smart, you'll keep your distance from that one. That poor bugger Gannon tried to interview her for an article. Though the girl was about to rip his head clean off. How could I put it this? You don't take kindly to being asked questions of a personal nature if you catch my drift. That said, if you're looking for a good sparring match to warm me up for the tourney, that might be just a ticket. I can assure you there will be no need for gratuitous fisticuffs, my good sir. With that, my remarkable powers of espionage, we will ascertain all the information we need without the fireglass even being altered to our presence. Let us be off.
There you fear death. Well, Tana. Well, Tana. Feel free to go ashore. There'll be some time till we make port. Jack Sparrow. Release the Kraken! Damn it, Dorothy, got me doing Davy Jones.
Behold, the lovely Miss Havel is just as predicted. Let us keep watch from here, so not to get the girl flame temper.
How many times must I tell you? There's no cause for concern. The spoil shall be mine. It may as well be written in stone. Do you realize what this means? You have suffered and suffered long, but my victory shall mark a new era. Just as Rabban Alden won a new life for himself in the Colosseum, I shall win a new life for our people. The prize that I shall claim will boast of the wealth of our people 1,000, no tens fulfilled. In a land where wealth is power, we will be kicked to the gutter by the old dads no longer. And with that, I must be off to Naval Mines to meet my sister.
As Avila's silver shows is ever a sight to behold, I deduce that my own chances of felling a battle are infinitesimal.
I could have told you that before you signed up. Come now, we have a suspect to pursue. My job is done. I accept. Ah, screw it. Trying to steal Avila from Uncle Alti's tentacles, are you? I'm afraid that ain't gonna do much. Yes, Uncle Alti's homemade explosives will see this as the end of the road for you. Does that make me a bad octopus?
Ah, the distinct smell of fire sand. Another of the hospital goes on. Heavens no!
Heavens no, Inspector! This is far too elaborate to be one of mine. Do you think whoever cracked this would be willing to give me a lesson? They're on to me! Preposterous! Could it be that muscle-headed as stupid as you look?
I see! In any event, I shall think about my happiness if an unexpected passerby checked us upon this hazardous object. Allow me! Heave ho!
got to be kidding me!
That's me. Oh yeah, only one person's allowed to blow a pill to the ground. You're not it. Oh, that's a beautiful chocobo, that. I wonder how they got the white feathers. Now I got distracted. The maid's morning garb must be the sister of whom Miss Alvarez spoke. Let us listen closer. I thought we agreed. No harbor layer until your leg is healed. I swear, sometimes I think you were born as solely to give your sister headaches. Says the sister who once fought off 10 imperials with one good arm. Perhaps someday you'll understand that your little sister can take care of herself just as well as you. Speaking of which, what news of the tourney? Hurry not, Helena. I have taken all the necessary precautions. The warden's grace is as good as ours. Even the modest estimate's value is worth some 30 million gil. Do you realize what this means? Necklace ornaments, silks, sun-silk dresses. All the luxuries you've ever wanted will be yours. The poor little girls in shabby clothes is an object of pity and scorn for the old and upper crust. Those days were over. After I claim victory, we will take our rightful place on top of society. I don't know, Abby. Well, it's well and good, but I see you stand tall in the Colosseum. Hundreds of thousands cheering your name. I'm proud. No matter how humble our birth, we stand strong and stand together. This alone is all the wealth I ask for. That's your problem, Helena. You've always been too quick to settle for less than you're worth. But worry not, for your sister's watching over you. And will do this. For us. Now we must turn. God forbids one of those prime reporters overhear us. That's my Avi. Unfazed by a duel to the death, yet terrified to be caught in the moment of tenderness. May the gods smile on you, sister. And be safe. A moving display of sister I love that I have not seen. And yet I fear of what is low in the way of prospective clues. I see Mavia's obsession with victory runs even deeper than we imagined. That said, I can't help but feel a bond with the girl. My sister and I were alone in the world too, you see. Inspector! Did you just hear what I heard?
Look, kids, Uncle Diaz, I'll be on with you. Do you think you could just
do good and dialogue.
I'm talking to you, Mrs. Wargirlight. Hear that sound? Just one step closer. Not you, you idiot!
No need for concern, friends. I have someone taken the liberty of investigating this hole in the ground. And I'm pleased to report that there seems to be nothing out of the ordinary.
Our hero. Now shall we return to Elda? The Mythril Cup will be starting before long, and the last thing we want, after all, is to lose our belt by forfeit.
Could it be? Did that musclehead ride straight into my trap to save his companion? The others seem completely unsurprised by this turn of events. Doubtless he has performed such selfless acts before. A true gentleman if I ever saw one. Oh, you think that means I'm gonna show you mercy? You've got another thing coming. Time to break out the big guns, kids. Wait a minute. I talked two pits, didn't I? Come to think of it, the second one's right around. Give me a break!
Wait, are we getting serious? Touching moments? I like when I get trapped halfway through. Oh, good. Scared me for a sec. Yes? Something the matter? Once time we have a tight schedule here, Inspector.
Stand back, Miss Ellie. My well-honed inspector says they're tingling. I feel I must feel some adversary looking around out.
This time you're really up the creek with our paddle, kid. Say hello to my not-so-little friend from the Colosseum. He's large, he's in charge, and most of all, he's hungry.
You're saying things I can't really do with Davy.
I don't know what it is, I haven't got all day. My commander! Who is that half-naked fool?
Father! Could it be that aura of unmitigated dangerous rage I felt was not aquatic, but you?
Hildy! I was merely taking a stroll in search of inspiration and materials for my newest masterpiece in the making. What brings me on your feet, friends, to these parts today?
Oh, just a bit of sleuth work to bother deal. And with that, we must return to Uda. If you have not heard, your son is about to compete for the Mithril Cup.
Oh ho! Moonlight as a gladiator, are we? A second career for a mandible man, if I do say so myself.
That muscle-bound old man is Inspector's father. Remind me to never go one-on-one with the family reunions. God, just who is this Inspector anyway?
Hildy is a worthy rival, if there ever was one. Who goes there?
Hildy, Raina, I've been waiting for this day. Well, look what we have here. You're quite intelligent yourself. A friend of the Inspector, mayhap. I am Gilgamesh, wandering duelist, and I have not so much respect for Inspector's friend. That makes two of us. Pack up, Gulliver, cause this is about to make our lucky day. Is there no one else across the realm who can remember my name? Call me what you will, my friend. But hear my words. Rowena is a fool like That sounded like high praise coming from a big fella like yourself. You have such a powerful house as a psychic. The Inspector must be something else indeed. I don't know what brings you to battle with these two, but I warn you, you'll end a seafood shrimp as you face them alone. And with that, I must be off. For reasons I do not entirely understand, I am considered something of a fugitive in these parts. Relena, I will not fall so easily next time. Well, it looks like I've got my legs full, all the of them. But I'm adventurous too strong to take on alone. I'll just have to bring a friend along.
A supply twisting ring called Mind Duelation with Creature of the Sea. Yes, inspiration has struck.
Oh, nobody here but octopods!
Look forward to your next life as a masterpiece, fiend.
Muzzleheads! I ate them!
Ba-ba-dum, ba-dum, ba-dum. Oh, that happened. I just can't keep voices straight tonight. What the hell's going on? Good heavens! Chancing upon fire like that, I dare say I've taken a year off my life. Quite a crowd has assembled, it would seem. The festivities are nigh about to commence. I had hoped to uncover more of Miss Alva's secrets, but no matter. What better place to continue my investigation than on the field of battle? Good heavens! We haven't much time before the tourney begins. We must hasten back to the Colosseum and appraise ourselves of the rules of the engagement. To a true gentleman, the battle is not about victory or defeat, but fighting with honor. Whatever treachery of guile my opponents may employ, I will not lower myself to their level. The trouble with truffles. There'll be mushrooms. Also, Commoner, I've fucking 3,000,008 gil.
Bumps on the head, cheap teeth. I am shabby looking octopus, I tell ya. And don't pay me enough for it. Well, that's all going to change soon, isn't it, buddy?
Ah, Mr. Otus, just the octopus we were looking for. I was hoping that you might enlighten us to... Ye gods! What's happened to the ghastly bruises?
Bruises! I fell down the stairs, that's all. I got lost, I'm a busy octopus. Funga!
Oh, your my sympathies, good sir. It is challenge enough to coordinate 4 limbs, let alone 8. Was there someone inside your office?
No! Whatever gave you that idea? I'm simply fumigating the place for piss. Piss like yourself. Now don't you go have a bow to go fight. Funga!
Inspector, I think someone's alive in there.
That's just me talking to myself. Yes, funga, gods. Gods, well, like this reception's fun.
Battered, bruised, bested by vermin, are still able to find joy and fulfillment in your work. I say, most true ultras, your passion for your chosen profession is truly an inspiration to us all. Elena, if you will come with me for a moment, I feel the stupidity here might be contagious. Well, has your investigation borne any fruit? Let's see. Abigail seeks to win the tourney to claim a fortune, raise her earnestness out of poverty. Furthermore, she has implied that she has taken the necessary precautions to ensure her victory is all but certain. Oh, trailer, you narrowed and invaded a series of deathly obstacles, and upon your return, the strange octopus appear considerably worse aware. The evidence points in one direction. The Olympian girl and the Ultras are plotting together to claim the mythical compass of lucrative prize. It's not as prosperous as it sounds. I've done some research on our eight-legged friend. It appears that Ultras has become something of a regular in Oda's taverns and houses of pleasure. I suspect he is using his inside knowledge of the workings of the Coliseum to identify and eliminate potential threats, thereby ensuring victory for Evelyn and earning himself a healthy commission. There is also a matter of the Tempest Blade that is rumored to be on the source of the Almegan girl's strength. This remains a mystery, which means that I fear for your life is still in danger, Rowena. One of the guards informed me that several crates of refuse from the Coliseum reception room were hastily discarded in Pearl Lane not bells ago. It is a stab in the dark, but the contents may yet provide some answers. I would ask you to bring them to me. Wait, we're doing an investigation? I'm just here for shenanigans. I mean, I am just here for shenanigans, but Briarden doesn't need to know that. I will say I'm glad that Paizo are bringing back 10th level spells. It's something I kinda wish 5th would do. But, anyhow. 5th has no idea of how to balance its endgame. I don't think Wizard Cross really wants you to get to NK so much. It really doesn't. I mean, the reason for that is ultimately because most people don't play at endgame or play up till then. They tend to start peter out around level 10. But the reason why people start petering out level 10 is because the game is so unbalanced at that point that it's not that interesting. Which ends up making a cyclical loop that they're not making any material for that point because no one's there. And no one's there because there's no material for it. Well, let me see what you found. Now what we have here? Ah, yes, a spectacular assortment of innards and entrails and... What is this? It's like more foul smelling than the gore it was lying in. Well, that could be believed. Well, look here. Something appears to be written on the side. Still got sundries. You have seen this merchant had dealings with that squishy mess of tentacles. Let's pay a visit to the man and have him enlighten us to the exact nature of their partnership. I have played at level 24 as my highest. In 4th. Sure enough, had a campaign in involving a boss rush guards, or because of the shell jungle. Yep, that honestly sounds about right.
Welcome, welcome! What might a discerning lady like yourself be looking for today? I'm sorry, madam, but if I said this once, I'll say it a thousand times. No exchanges, replacements, or refunds. I stand by the quality of my wares, and I expect my customers to do the same. Wait. Now, did I just send you?
I'll be asking the questions here. What exactly do you sell to this ungodly creature?
Why, an entire sack of gold truffles. Can you believe it? What with the impressive price and that, distinctive aroma, they're only for the most discerning of customers. Which Master Altus clearly is, as he just placed another order today.
Could these truffles be somewhat connected to... No, I shall stop myself before I start sounding like...
Inspector Briarton! It wounds me that you would sneak off to conduct your own investigation without me! And to steal away Verlina here. This gentleman is not impressed.
Did you find anything, Inspector? Good gods, what is that dreadful smell?
Miss Ellie! I would have suspected a cultivated young woman like yourself to be more educated in the Epicurean arts. This is the most distinct and delightful aroma of the gold truffle. An acquired taste to be sure, but one that has won the heart of many an old Don gourmet. I particularly enjoy them slow roasted, as my dear mother makes them.
Roasted, you say? Why, my mouth's watering just think about it. I'd be so bold as ask the recipe.
It appears the productive portion of this conversation has come to an end. Besides, the tourney is about to begin. Let's make haste back to the Coliseum. Yeah, 4th. I think 4th did actually handle his endgame well. Like, there's still not that much to do up there. You're all actively unkillable after a point. Genuinely. But it's fine. Well, that much will provide to be a spectacular waste of time. Time which is in short supply. We must return to the Coliseum before the battle begins. Here is the plan, Relena. I shall find a suitable vantage point to observe Miss Alva in combat. Until I ascertain the trickery behind her abilities, you are to keep a wide berth of her blade. Understood? I do love a bride has so much respect for Leah to pull her away from the stupidity. Yeah, he's a good guy like that.
There you are! I was about close to starting the meal without you. Gah! I'd be remiss not to tell you that there's a slight change of plans. Another contest has suffered a last-minute injury. Another than our very own Ultra has stepped in to take his place. With everyone's favourite octopus joining in you to win the fray, spectators are just pouring in. And bookmakers across the town are making in the go, which ain't a bad thing for us. Word has it, Master Fighters himself is quite taken with my promotional skills. Aye, the future looking bright for old Down Meadow is. So what say ya? Are you ready to go get your asses kicked? Aye, that's what I like to hear, ladies and gents. It's time for the blaze to whirl and limbs to fly.
Oh, hey. Oh, yeah, that bit was really good. Two of these things are not like the other.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, plutocrats and paupers, open your eyes and steel and your stomachs. Metro Cup brought to you by your ever charitable friends at Alma Sons and Minnow Concern. Your concern is our concern. It's about to begin. Who will stand at their heap-aimed bodies and twisted limbs and claim victory? Or be the temptress of Alamigo, Vina, the famed warrior of light? Or who was that graying fool again? Ah, that right, Halberd Patch, age of infamy and imbecile extraordinaire. Or will be our 11th entry, Altus, the like a purple fire of pain. Here I am. Did you miss me? I say we have a battle of the ages here, folks. Combatants, take your positions and let the battle begin.
Oh, you know the deal. We team up and wipe out the others. Then where it's just the two of us. I'll take a dive. You received your share of the winnings. I have not forgotten our promise. Crying out loud, Renina! You fought this card court of law! Why are you taking part in our swan mud show?
Look at Alva's blade spin! Why, it is a veritable whirlwind of death and destruction out there! They breed on top in Alamigo, that's for certain.
You are next. Take the warrior and held the friend try. Oh, come on, let's not attack.
Here we go, ladies and gents. Once my buddy gets a whiff of these raw truffles, he'll seize up a storm, literally. And noticing like the rich aroma of roasted truffles, this the fighting is giving Uncle Elsie an appetite. It's time for dinner yet? Wait a minute. Roasted truffles?
Braised in a savory sauce, just like Mother used to make them. Feel free to have seconds. There's no helpful sack where that came from.
That meddling musclehead!
It's taking us so damn long. The Ghost Glaze gives it away.
Open that door. Okay, at once. Let me know. What is that monstrosity? Mr. Typhon, is that your stomach I hear a rumbling? Could it be interested you in some roasted truffles, perhaps?
What a fascinating friend you have, Alti! Why, just look at the chubby little nose. Is he perhaps suffering from a case of the sniffles?
Could it be? I was once tempted it was that monster all along? Look all played as fools. Don't look at me. It was all her idea. I'm just a stupid octopus. You were the one who approached me, you double-barreled dealing friend. Does that mean I win the tournament? I just want to experience the thrill of battle. You know, for the work and all. Come on, Dar. Has Uncle ever lied to you? And I tell you, I knew there was something fishy about the Alamecan war. Alamecans, beggars of brutes. A lot of them. We give them a home in our lands, and that's all she gets, so thanks. Send them to Garlemald for all I care. Just get her out of my sight before I get sick. But I just wanted to... My sister. I feel for you, girl, really. My little octopus heart goes out to her. But the rules are the rules, right? Now, Alti must be so bold. I say we call off this meal and have a final showdown between the three remaining competitors. That would be me, my blade Typhon, and Relina here. Let's say you Mrs. Warning of Light. Aye, that's what we came here to say. Ultras, ultras, ultras. Well, this is my unexpected turn of events, but who am I to deny the wishes of such a passionate crowd of martial arts aficionados? The venue held the fighters, the tag team of Ultras and Typhon versus the Warrior of Light. Who will be left standing when the storm has settled? Be there or miss a battle for the ages. Meanwhile, LD's clinging to the ceiling. Hope we calm down. He did not fight as a gentleman. So to review, the troubles were to elicit a sneeze from the octopus' oversized crony, which would be positioned so as to appear it was coming from the Alamecan girl's blade, allowing the two to sweep away their opponents with ease. No wonder I wasn't able to see it sooner. It's quite possibly the most imbecile scheme I've ever encountered in my years as a consulting inspector. Anyway, we have no choice but to trust in your abilities now. Well, let's make for hell tally. I don't know who the Midnight Express is, so I'm missing the reference here.
Hey, cat. Well, hope you at least enjoy lunch break. Even if it be late. There's no telling what end trickery though. Because what time next? You're on your guard, Lena. Ooh, pot roast. My next press are one of the greatest tag teams during territory days. Okay.
Well, this story is turning into a right mess. With all the trouble I took preparing consolidation prizes with immediately. Looks like we won't be needing them after all. Of course, as long as you're bringing in the spectators and the profits, I couldn't give a gnat's arse. Now, I know what you're thinking. Two against one ain't fair. Especially when one of them is the size of a small house. So here's the deal. Why don't you bring along some friends for the battle? Let's say 7 of them. That should even the odds, eh?
How have you been, cat? Oh, there is a lot of stuff here. Well, let's see how the queue time is.
20 minutes?
Aha! Alright, let's see if there's anyone in the queue. It doesn't look like it. I mean, the real queue number doesn't turn up for a minute or so, but, oh, wait, we have someone who also immediately spoke to Brian, which is kind of hilarious. I'll give it 5, maybe 10. If not, then I'll unsync. Try tired, best of the release. Well, that's because you're off the anxiety train. Let's be released with Tachi. The team debuted in 1980. 21 years? Wait, no. That's 31 years? God damn! Oh, so going new towns? What were the old towns getting mauled and killed? Proper training, such as this. Now that helps. The healthy quests have been quite good to go through. We couldn't get to them all last week. There's a lot of them. Well, we should be finishing today regardless. Did that healer just get in immediately? Oh, we have another DPS. That'll probably be you over there. Ah, you're a black mage. Ah, you're doing your Manderville. You're doing building up for the Manderville weapon. Okay, that makes sense. And over the team's existence, mind you, there's some others people. So, chat, 5 or 10 minutes. When should I try cheesing? Let the cheese flow. Alright. Ten, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh fuck, I forgot to set portrait. Oh well. I didn't expect to get that through it that quickly. Good show, Relena. The performances earned us a front row seat to the war ceremony. This show for us the perfect vantage point to thwart the thief. Come, let's return to the Coliseum. I just upset that or did the Black Mages do the exact same thing I did? Wait 5 minutes and then just, you know what, fuck it. Oh, headphones up.
It was a battle for the ages, but a worthy victor has arisen to claim the spoils. And now let's look at the relic that our champions have won.
And it was stolen while we were out.
Behold, from the personal vaults of Master Viagrus himself, the Warden's Grace, a timeless treasure like all which our realm has never seen. Will return the attention of Eorzea's most prominent proliferar.
Above you. Ladies and gentlemen, spectres and invertebrates, the opening act is dragged on over long, but not worry not, the main event is about to begin. I know that I paid you paid well for your seats here today, but I assure you that my performance will not leave you disappointed. Now I invite you one and all to sit back and enjoy the show.
vile fiend! Mark my words, you have stolen your last treasure, I swear on the Manderville name!
I think not, Hildegard.
Greg, 'tis always a pleasure to reunite with old friends, but your time would truly leave something to be desired.
Relena, you have best me once, but not today. I shall have my revenge when I pierce your chest with my spear. Do you mean your skewer? My spear! Vile thief, is there no shred of honor in you? Return my weapon at once!
Oh ho! It seems we have unexpected guests. I appreciate your enthusiasm, but I fear attendance at today's performance is by invitation only.
Now it's raining troubles, but battle's already over. Mr. Typhoon, just a moment. I'm sure I had a tissue somewhere.
Alas and alack, the ring sails straight into the hands of the fiend!
Get me up so soon, Army? Also sound like the words of a Manderville man.
But of course, brilliant father, if the ring weren't to come to me, I shall go to the ring. Well, I shall be like Dalmont.
Of the Grand Hildia Maximil Manderville.
Skyward at once, a Manderville can!
Oh, father, he's on the use.
$999, 998, 999. Those legs, they look striking familiar. Put a little too much spin on that one, it seems. Not exactly as I planned, but who can argue with the results? Say for one thing, this ring is a fake. But no matter, I have a feeling this will lead me to the true treasure. Until next time, friends, you have been one most attentive audience. The key! Bloody hells! Gods! Seize the fiends at once! It's not delayed, sir. The second prize, the Ring of Inquiry. It's gone.
Second prize? What is the meaning of this? Many faced fiend are full. No, the man spoke true. The master goes where his eyes cannot be deceived. This sun sphere is clearly a second-rate replica.
Preposterous! The dim lighting! Yes, if you just step over here.
Have you taken help, friend? You seem to be perspiring most heavily.
Well, let's not be so hasty, friends. I can explain.
I'd believe it, Captain. I sold out my honor, joined forces with the odious octopus, all for a false treasure. What a fool I have been. What was I thinking?
Do not berate yourself, Miss Avila. Why, it was exactly as you said, was it not? You were thinking of dear Helga, nothing more.
I suppose I saw that. Huh? How do you know my sister's name?
I assure you, young miss, under no circumstance did I trail you to the name of mine, so ease up in your intimate, personal dialogue with your beloved sister.
You have the right of it. Blinded by the prospect of fortune and fame, I lost sight of myself and what I was truly was fighting for. My honor and my sister's trust will not easily be regained. I will not shrink from the challenge. One mystery still remains. Before the thief had identified the ring as a fake, he had already acquired the key to the storeroom. Clearly the second prize, the Ring of Inquiry, was his target from the start. But why? It must be apparent to the items the fiend has stolen. A pattern that betrays his true intentions. The Treaty Blade was almost virtue and the Ring of Inquiry. All the items were with quite a history. But to be more precise, knowledge from the era of the Paladins. Oh, if that is so, the answer is clear as day. The fiend means to found the Origins greatest museum of Baladinian history, pushing the prices and gouging honest men out of their honest-earned coin. Doubtless another one of his cause will appear on the scene to tell us just as much. I have enjoyed our little games, but all good things must come to an end. I shall claim 4 sacred treasures, and justice shall be served. So this is the thief's final challenge to us. What are these 4 treasures of which he speaks? Where the 4 treasures of Belian come one, the wicked shall be judged in the blazing light of the sun. An old legend, no more than a fairy tale at that, and yet it seems the fan of thieves here has some truth in these words. Forsaken treasure from Baladin, the warden's justice. Love these words coming from a glorified one who's winning over the common folk today, if rumors are to be believed. But we seem the tale of the master's thief ruffling the feathers of the rich and famous have won over the man and more of the few admirers. Consider his targets thus far: an old down collector who hired thugs, a traded mogul and the brass blades, and now my magician and the stone torches. Is it any wonder that the sympathies of the ordinary old downs would lie with the perpetrator rather than his victims? Astutely observed, Miss Ellie. A query clearly harbours no small degree of resentment for wealth than authority. Might his next target be a member of the syndicate? Or it's the Sultana herself? Then it will be to his downfall, for the greater the challenge, the higher I rise! Just one moment, if you would.
Mark my words, ye of many faces. There is but one man who shall lay claim to the 4 relics of Baldan, and shall be Hildebrand, agent of inquiry, inspector extraordinaire.
Yes, I'm sure that inspires us all with great confidence. Is that... No, it couldn't be. He thinks Godbirds may need a new pair of spectacles. There's a race to recover the lost relics of Baladea. And as the true themes, identity, and inspirations are revealed, will the Oje fall prey to the forces of evil? Or will our hero do what only a mandible can? The key to the next case is a mask. Have you ever worn a mask for so long that you forgot what you actually looked like? I have. And now, how do they freeze in midair like that? Talk about a mystery. Oh well, see you next time. I would not be opposed for them doing a physics update purely to make Manderville better. Because then we get better emotes. I was wondering where you show up, Relena. I hope you haven't made any plans for the night, because we've got a situation on our hands. Remember our good friend, the Phantom Thief? Well, it seems he's decided to branch out from burglary to cold-blooded murder. If the rumors are to be believed, he's claimed 3 victims already. All influential members of Old Dance Society. Mr. Manyfaces has been kind enough to leave one of his signature calling cards at every scene, leaving no doubt to the identity of the murderer. The mission is always the same. The way of the 5 courts will bring the scale of justice to balance. More riddles. No, you don't hear me complaining. No, the only thing that I read that's like more than a good mystery is a good murder mystery. Ever since the story broke, the Myth of Eyes has been selling punch cakes. The only rub is that it's left me with no time to look into the thief's last message. Until now, that is. Shall we, Relena? The interest of old Dad, was it? If there's anyone who can shed a light on this, it's you know who. To Sunset Tapestries. So as we are entering the last arc of The Realm Reborn Hildebrand, I should ask, how have you guys found it? Have you enjoyed this little jaunt? I believe there's like 7 missions left. Maybe 8. Oh no. I've made my favorite venture and my favorite method I report along. Tell me what I have deserved the pleasure of your company today. Want to see? Would you like to help? The two lovely ladies? I'm afraid you found the old wormholes at a loss. Old Dad's more fair share of treasures hidden otherwise. I reckon our pendant friend could be after just about any of them. I can't tell you that much though. Wherever the thief's got his eyes on, he's got himself cannon sworn in the right thither. Word has it they formed the regiment of the best employees as if guard the royal cult from this very threat. The Sultan sworn aren't likely to be forthcoming with information. It's the only thing we've got. Come on, Olena. I'd say it's time we pay a visit to the heart of the sworn. Why, hold up there, royally. And generally, the war ain't tight, but you may want to think twice about getting yourself involved in this. A man of my business deserves and knows their danger. This time, it's danger something fierce. A report, Ellie. Fine one of that. But put that pretty neck of yours at risk trying to play hero. Your concern is touching, but I can assure you that I'm ready for whatever dangers lie ahead. Besides, being a reporter is more than selling papers. I have a duty to seek out the truth and convey it to the people. Come, Maria. Time is of the essence. Oh, we're going all the way up. Okay, let's go for it. What the hell are those? Halt! Only authorized personnel are allowed in. That'll bug me with boss. It's a gentleman of light's adventure and companion, that cute reporter from the Metro Eye. Well, well, if it isn't the self-stylized warrior of light. Tell me what it entails. Did you spin to the Solid Sun recruiter to land yourself in this position? Only the 12's honest truth, miss. Seeing the gentleman of light standing tall and triumphant that day, it moved me to the depths of my soul. Like, I'm about to put aside my sketchy past and serve the realm just like my old hero master Hildebrand. The Southern Sworn were impressed with my commitment. I just skipped completely over that. You're going to speak with Phallus. She's one of the Sworn's best and something of a history buff. When she heard the thief was targeting 4 valleys of Baladia, she personally stepped forward and volunteered to lead the investigation. If anyone has information you're looking for, it'd be her. Wait here while I get her. I can trust you not to touch anything, aye? Pleasure to meet you, Phallus. My name is Ellie from the Metro Eye. As you may have heard, we're researching the Phantom Thief case and could appreciate any information that may shed light in the recent events. The pleasure is mine, Miss Ellie. If I'm not mistaken, that would make your companion friend here one Relina Westknight, yes? You know Relina? As any regular reader of the Metro Eye would, I must confess to being something of an unabashed fan of your work. Though it hardly befits my situation to say this, I was secretly hoping that you would show up to assist in the investigation. Doubtless the Inspector too will also welcome a helping hand. The Southern Son of the elite of Ildal's elite. I can only hope that you provide more competent than the beguiled messengers I've dealt with thus far. Inspector Briarton, always one step ahead of us. Miss Ellie, Lena, a moment if you would. Right there, very good. Now face me and don't move an elm. Inspector, what is your... Demasking us. employment and devising. That will allow us to see right through the thief's disguises. When I was on the mask left behind the Vesper Bay, I was able to identify the composition that signifies a contact agent. That would dissolve the disguise whilst leaving the wearer's face intact. In any event, it would appear the two of you are indeed who you appear to be. Brilliant, Inspector! The fact that these pulled the wool all over our eyes for the last time. The Fiera won't be so simple. The ingredients necessary to produce the dust are extremely rare. Even with the entire resources of the Southern Sport at our disposal, we are only able to produce a limited supply. I see. Well, I suppose it's better than nothing. That said, have you been able to identify the thief's next target? Hidden treasure will down the last of 4 relics of Balladia? If you're not, I poured through the histories time and again. The only thing mentioned of these 4 relics is a vague reference in an old prophecy. Most serious scholars consider it little more than a fairy tale. Where darkness falls and hope fades to despair, where warriors born of light shall descend in a righteous glare. The legend goes on to describe 4 sacred artifacts, one each possessed by these 4 Baldean heroes, but makes no mention as to their appearance or nature. 3 times we have failed to identify the thief's target, and 3 times since he foiled us, making off with something else entirely. Any speculation will only pay to the fiend's strengths. All artifacts of Baldean origin have been sealed within the royal vault, and a regiment of our finest is assigned to its protection. I have furnished all the guards with a supply of demasking dust, and instructed them to be on the lookout for any suspicious personages. The Blackguard will be unchained before you can lay dirty hand on the vault doors, let alone the treasure within. You have our word, my lady. But there are even more disturbing matters at hand. Does you have heard of the recent rash of murders perpetrated by our quarry? The Southern sort of launched an investigation, but the truth of the matter is that we haven't been far to occupy with the defense of the vaults to make any meaningful progress. We would be most grateful for any assistance you can offer.
A lady asks, and a gentleman answers. Cast all weary from your heart, my lady. Hildebrand, agent of Macquarie, Inspector Chaudier, has arrived to set right which is wrong and bring wicked to justice.
Hey, Maktai. I'm alright. I'm having trouble keeping voices consistent.
And this must be the masking dust is the talk of the palace. Ah, but you need not wish to supply me, Inspector. I assure you that I am exactly who I claim to be.
A shame that. Inspector Hildebrand, we were not expecting you, but your services are most welcome. I'll share you all I know about the recent murders. The killers claimed 3 victims thus far. The head of the publishing consortium, a high-ranking government official, an influential scholar. Other than that, they were influential figures in their respective circles. We can identify no common threads connecting the 3.
Oh, this will prove a most satisfying case to crack indeed. And what is the method of killing? Conked over the head with a cudgel? Got it with a great sword? Strangled with a subglobe, perhaps?
I'm afraid that we've identified no pattern. Any event, the recent plots the death of 2 or more even as we speak. We must take action, and quickly.
Understood, my lady. Crews may be scarce, but worry not. My renowned powers of deduction are more than up to the task. I will see this burglar-themed butcher delivered to justice.
Your presence is heartening indeed, Inspector Hildebrand. Friends, please take this demasking dust with you. I fear we can spare but a single sachet, but I trust you to put it to good use.
Come to accompany me on yet another case, friend? I like your gusto, and your intention to be my assistant. I fear I have that role been filled most ably. Still, our gentleman welcomes the support of all his admirers. I shall henceforth name you thusly, Relina, my ever lovely associate. And now, my ever lovely associate, the investigation calls. I propose that we begin by inspecting the site of which the most recent victim met his demise. Our questioning about this place has revealed that the scholar body was found not far from the 8 sins of Sasamo. Even the most circumspect of criminals cannot help but leave behind clues. Clues will not elude my gaze. Friends, let us be off. Here, alert me should you see anything suspicious, my ever lovely associate. We must put Miss Fells demasking dust to good use.
Yeah, how be you, Magpie? Bam, ba-da, bam, bam, ba-da, ba-da. You're good, just playing games on music. That's fair, Magpie. It's a good thing to do on your day off. I wonder, for any who started to know that, how it felt to hear this when they first stepped out. It's before the princess assassination story, Magpie.
Flowers. It is all becoming clear now. Our final colors are florist too. In his hurry, chastely misled his ways.
What do you think you're doing, eh? I'm the one who put those flowers there, eh? To honor the memory of me poor boy. You dying to defend his memory, eh?
1,000 pardons, my lady. Please accept my most sincere condolences on your loss. I am Hildebrand, agent of Inquiry, Inspector Extraordinaire. I swear to you, in my own dear mother's name, that your son's killer will be brought to justice. Ahem. As I was just saying, these flowers were clearly placed here by the family of the deceased, which can only mean...
Leave this place. Run away while you can. Run far, far away. Run or I'll turn you into a zombie. Just like my poor boy. A living person turned into a zombie? Nonsense. Not nonsense, my boy. History. Have you not heard of the hordes of Sildi? Aye, all those sibling nation against which we waged war centuries. Much blood was shed by both sides, aye? But I speak of far greater horrors than death, an holy drought brought by Sildi's alchemists, one with the power to turn the living to the undead. And that his nation by command an army of mindless dethroned soldiers, the traitors spurn. They turned my dear boy into a heap of raw flesh and ran out them through. But you won't hear that from the Sultan Swat. Thou only knows why. But they whisked the bloody away before I could so much as pay me last respects. The traitors spurn? I heard stories, but I never thought they'd be true. To be able to procure such frightening thing. Just who are we dealing with here? A Sultan! I'm sure of it. Aye, only a Sultan would know how the recipe. But the last remnants of Sultan died 4 centuries ago, you say? Oh, they did. Oh, they did. He calls himself the Phantom Thief, he does. But did it ever occur to you that he might be an honest god phantom? The tales from my own great-grandmother I did. About the 4 realms of Balada, and the powers they hold. The power to exact justice. Inspector Assault has returned to wreak vengeance on us. Woe was all. Hey, the Halftown's warriors have forsaken us. My dear boy, if only you become a traitor like a father. If only you kept your nose out of those history books and never so much breathed the cursed name of all souls. But you did, and now you're doomed. Doomed! The bleeding horse on the side. You're somewhere. I can feel it in my follicles. The most potent hair tonic the realm has ever seen. Aye, that what was. Oh, fortnight. Oh, my flying flux fell all over again. And just as I was chatting up the lovely lass on the quicksand, just to twist the knife and make some. Bound Black Charles, and I'll find a so-called inspector's sword plan to pull every last shine of hair on the bleeding skulls. It's all becoming clear to me now. But the old woman's testimony has confirmed that what I suspected from the start. Like a zombie, pick away his rotten flesh. Hildebrand, Agent Inquiry, Inspector Charnier, let's peel away the foul scab of uncertainty and reveal the truth within. Open your ears and feast your minds on the fruits of my flawless seduction. Ahem. Oh, Phantom Thief is a phantom indeed! A wayward spirit caught between the realm of the living and the dead. For nigh on centuries since meeting a tragic fate toward the battlefield. As such, our course of action is clear. We must place Hector's tortured soul, that it might abandon his vengeful vendetta and travel to the next life in peace. But what is true nature of the Inspector's grievances? Without this knowledge, we cannot hope to assuage his rancor. Let us begin the search at the Thaumaturge Guild. Doubtless the tomes there contain a wealth of knowledge on the ill blood between the sibling nations. Notwithstanding the obvious stupidity of everything else that came out of your mouth, some knowledge that the Silden might serve us as well. So, go research as you will, and do take as much time as you need. You can count on me, Inspector O'Brien. Whatever knowledge it is to be gleaned from the guild, I shall not escape my inspector's eye. Oh, how's this for our crack theory? Riordan is Alfie from the future. We never see Alfie and Riordan in the same place. Gods be good to your adventure. Save us back in the ruins. Researching the ancient feud between Ul'dah and Silde, are you? I am pleased to say that I have more than a passing familiarity with ancient history. To understand the history of the sibling nation, one must go further back still to the birth of their mother nation, Baladia. The fifth astral era was an age of untold wonders, when the arcane arts burgeoned into the great civilizations that command such powers flourished. The age of alignment would not last, however. Power bred avarice, and avarice bred resentment. It culminated in the War of the Magi, which brought the great floods of 600 world calamity, which in turn swallowed once proud nations and left a battered wasteland in its wake. Wages were revealed and prosecuted before having such for causing this catastrophe, with many forced to leave their homes or face death. It was a small band of those survivors that found their way to Thanalan, where they would found the nation of Baldia so many centuries ago. And imagine, a government of mages by mages and for mages. What wonders may have what a Baldia civilization survived to this very day. Unless this was not to be. I feel like he's slipping Valina all kinds of hints if it were the case. So avoid these sorts of events in the future. That's fair, Ori. That's very fair. You don't say. It's not every day someone comes to our halls to research skills. As a fellow student of history, though, I'm more than welcome to this conversation. Baldia civilization flourished in relative peace until twin sons were born to the royal family. The two were fierce rivals, and when they came of age, and the father passed, each of them claimed that he was the rightful heir to the throne. When neither son willing to relinquish his claim, they agreed to split their kingdom in two, forming the twin nations of Ul'dah and Silt. But not unlike the two proud princes, the sibling nations developed a penchant for rivalry. Also, guys, we just saw a newbie. We just saw a fresh sprout. Greetings, traveller. You will learn of the war between Ul'dah and his fallen Sultanate of Silt. It would be my pleasure to enlighten you. The two cities coexisted for several centuries until the bad blood between the two boiled over, causing an outright war. As you might deduce from the present state of affairs, Ul'dah emerged victorious, leaving his once proud sibling nation in smouldering ruins. As histories tell it, the battles between the sister nations were the stuff of nightmares. In a desperate attempt to overcome Ul'dah's superior numbers, Sil'dah alchemists devised the most horrific stratagem, employing a frightful formula known as the Traitor's Spur. They brought their fallen warriors back as undead soldiers. Some theories have it that they even employed the portion of those of the living who were too weak or wounded to fight. Sends shivers up the spine just thinking about it, no? It's truly a crowning moment of our fair nation that our forebears were able to emerge victorious against these horrors. Valina. Don't surprise me like that. What's this you're here? Not for your studies, but to learn the bad blood between Ul'dah and Silt. Two scales, one of gold and one of silver. The gold of Ul'dah weighed in prosperity and power. The silver of Silt weighed in knowledge and power. But the power sought by the two nations differed greatly. Yes, greatly indeed. The power wrought by Ul'dah in prosperity was that of justice and good. The power of Silt knowledge was horrific beyond belief. The power to rip the living soul of a man and render him a mindless killing machine. On this matter, the histories are clear. But really this, my friend. Who writes the histories? What does it say of the words written within? Yes, truth can be elusive and fickle as the shifting sands. As one example, did you know the war against Silt and Ul'dah and how much our warriors fought side by side? Like you did not, and neither did I until I called it a faded past in an ancient text buried deep in our archives. And yet in history it's read by the populace, we'll see no mention of this most fascinating fact. Maybe that someone at the time deemed this particular truth less than convenient. I've said enough already.
My level of associate tell me what have you earned your questioning of the scholars in these halls? Indeed. As it happens, I have learned much the same. Let's take a moment to review and allow my peerless knowledge of deduction to work on magic. Our War of Succession divides the great nation of Baldia to given rise to the similar nation of Ul'dah and Sildi. But the two nations coexist for some generations till blood boils over, culminating in outright war. Daunted by Ul'dah's superior military might, Sild employs their advanced alchemical knowledge to horrific ends, transforming their own citizens alive and dead into fearsome undead legion. Yes, I believe I have it. The facts at hand have led me to one unassailable conclusion. Our Phantom Thief is a descendant of Doom Sild, who seeks vengeance upon those who have reduced his countrymen to slavering zombies. To pacify his soul and send him peacefully to the next world, there is but one course of action. We must send the Sildan statesman who convinced this dreadful Shasham and have him apologize to the thief in person for the suffering he has wrought. A brilliant plan. Perhaps you have to go and find yourself a shovel and dig the statesman out of his grave yourself. Leaving aside the nonsense of spirits and spectres, it appears increasingly likely that our quarry shares some link to Sild. His Scottish garb is no doubt meant to evoke the silver scales of the fallen Sultanate. This Sildan connection would also serve to explain his rare knowledge of Belden relics our thief clearly possesses. But what of the murder victims? What common thread amongst them could have cured this ire of our adversary? A few people in town spoke of a man calling upon the victims in the past days. Those who saw him said he had a most frightful air about him. Wait, yes, it is coming to me! Of course. My keen investigating senses ring out with a voice loud and clear. This man Miss Ellie speaks of just might know something. You really should stop thinking so hard. You'd like to spray your brain muscle. Miss Ellie, who is this man and where might we find him? My sources indicate the man is Gagari, a traveling merchant known to the frequent horizon. Shall we pay him a visit? Seriously, I am having a lot of trouble keeping voice right tonight. Is that another sprout? It is! Oh. To be young and level 10. They have so many footfalls to make. Such a journey ahead. Yes? If you got business, make it quick. My time is too valuable to waste chatting with every stranger who passes by. Forgive us, good sir. My name is Ellie, a reporter with the Mithra High. Never blinking, all seeing. You know the rest. I was wondering if you could trouble you with a few questions. Was it for lovely money that you killed them? Yes, you! The thief of many faces! Me? A thief? What is this nonsense? I don't know who you are, but I ain't got time to or the patience for this mummery. Now if you'll excuse me, an important client awaits. I thought I recognized that voice. Lady Dorelza! Very well met. Indeed, pray tell whatever brings you to these inventions these days. Why, I live here, you ham-fisted wit. It's Inspector Briarden. This is an unexpected pleasure. We have some business with an associate here, pray tell. Gary, we can discuss business after. Pray lend the inspector here, the handsome one, whatever assistance he requires. But, Lady Dorelza, what about...
Ah, yes. My dear Maria's namesday present. I had one in mind, one of the prize pieces from Estimate's latest seasonal collection. You would be able to procure one for me, yes? Or shall I eliminate the middleman and take the trip to Old Town myself? I'll say just one more, Graham. Persuade you to give the inspector and his companions your full assistance. Then, they, yes, even the stupid one, helped me regain something truly precious. Yes, something more valuable than any mere trinket. Alright, I'll tell you what I know, but you didn't hear it from me, got it? I was looking into killing on behalf of a client of mine. They've got himself the zombie dust the trader's spurn, was it? And his cars speak of 5 victims. You got me thinking, so the 5 victims. Aye, the Arbiters of Truth. The Arbiters of Truth? I'm not familiar with the name. Aye, if you would be, on account of them being something of a secret society and all. Influential personages in the Sultanate, you see, working with the shadows to keep false knowledge about this old Saudite conflict from reaching the ears of folk like you and me.
False knowledge? Pray tell, just what sort of knowledge might that be?
The thousand balls, don't make me say no more. I've got a family to feed. Very well, just tell me one last thing. Who hired you, and where can we find them? Hob! His name was Hob. When he heard what I said, he told me that he was going to set sail for Limsa, with his 5 best swords guards back. So there were many prying eyes in the airship docks, sitting in a private ship dock waiting for investigation. But remember, you didn't hear none of this from me. This man Hob must be one of the killer's targets. At least he also knows what the ordinary identity of the remaining one. I doubt that. They say the Arbiters are so secret they don't even know each other's true identities. Now don't ask me about how all this works, but I've got high-ranking friends in the brass plates. Once he heard the victims have all been zombified, he panicked. Because he knew he'd be next.
Thank you very much, my kind sir. Once again, the ancient manifold art of parley has procured us the key morsel of knowledge. Let us speak on this small fellow and see what he can share with us. And let's hurry. This man's life is in danger even as we speak.
I will settle on a voice for you at some point. Alright. So now the search for Hob. Master Hob? Is everything quite alright? No, stand back, Ellie!
Hunger! I hunger for your brains!
Damn! There's no saving the man. Lena, do what you must.
Yes. My first-hand knowledge of zombies tells me this particular sheer green is unmistakable without the undead. 'Twould seem that we were a few moments late to the scene.
A message. And there was one. Damn, if only I came the other way down the corridor.
There it is again!
Something the matter, Inspector?
Indeed, Nashu!
There is. Ever since I picked the trail of the Phantom Thief, I've had this feeling since... It says that someone or something is watching us.
The thief might be close ahead. We should be careful. For the moment, let's return and report our findings to Miss Phyllis. Secret societies are known, knowing the identities of his members may yet lead us to the final victim. I too had best return to the Mithril Eye. Let's meet up again after... I'll see what clues I can uncover in the meantime. You'll do nothing of the sort, Miss Ellie. The streets are far too dangerous for you to walk alone. Inspector! Inspector! I'll go with her!
If you insist, Nashu, then I'll give you my leave. But pray be wary, not just of the thief, but of Miss Ellie. She may have quite a temper, you see, as we both know.
Miss Ellie, there's something I must tell you when this case is over. Be safe, and promise that you will not attempt anything rash, as you did at the time when the fiend took aim at my own life. Your life? Inspector, it costed us all. Yes, that was quite the ordeal, wasn't it? I'll be careful, I promise. Now you gotta wait the day when I may hear what it is you should share with me.
I seek our vow. Oh ho! Consider my interest piqued. As well, good inspector. Now let's be off. Miss Phyllis awaits a report.
Damn you, Justice Juster! Terrorizing told you it wasn't enough. Now you're crossing the multiverse. No, there's no way I can do it, Joseph. Not with how much I'm floundering voices already. Are you sure it was Joseph, though, Darth? There wasn't a Tommy gun involved. A fourth victim? Oh, mercy, were you able to glean out all of connection to the other victims? The Arbiters of Truth? No. It cannot be. Somebody, help! Oh! That makes more sense. Miss Ellie! The voice came from the direction of the vault. We must hurry. That makes way more sense. I can't believe I actually blanked on that. Miss Ellie, are you hurt? That man. I only thought to ask him a few questions before I knew what was happening. He was upon me. I could only...
Bash his brains at the convenience of a nice bottle of mead. I would seem. Remind me not to get on your bad side, Miss Ellie. That said, is that Nasha not with you?
She saw a figure lurking in the shadows and went off in pursuit before I could stop her. This man wears the armor of Sultan's Squire. His face is unfamiliar to me. Something is amiss. The thief of many faces! To think we can find a man like this?
Thrice and again did the fatal Ludor grasp, but no more! By virtue of a gentleman's ingenious deductions and a lady's pugilistic presence, I declare this case closed. I return this satchel to you, Miss Phyllis. Whilst the gesture was appreciated, in the end, it proved superfluous to the cracking of the case.
Well, you're at it. Is there anything else of immense value that you'd like to want and destroy? What is the meaning of this? Ingenious. A double disguise. Planned by the thief that throws off the trail, no doubt. This is Gage, one of my most capable men. I signed him to the guard the vault, and outfitted with an ample supply of demasking dust. Is it conceivable the thief could just be so easily elude our gas? Unless the thief was not wearing a mask. Speaking of which, has anyone seen Miss Ellie? No. That's impossible. Of course, that makes perfect sense. With the fan of thief to thank for begrudging readership and her rise of the ranks of the Mithrai. Miss Ellie could not bear to face the responsibility of her story of a lifetime coming to an end. Thus, she has a plan too. Willie! The vault's been breached. The Wise Whisper. It's gone. For our foul crimes against the Sultanate, I hereby declare Ellie of the Mithril Eye, the thief of many faces, an enemy of the state. Deploy all the troops and do not rest until she is in custody. And now the game is truly afoot. Ah! What is the meaning of all this racket and rumpus? Just as we were about to make our triumphant return. Isn't that so, Enkidu? Miss Ellie! Miss Ellie! That shadow you saw! I think it was just a dormouse! I think he's literally stumbled face first into his second mask. His good fortune truly knows no end. But not to worry. Yes, I dare say the Phantom Thief has another trick or two up his sleeve. Bad guy watching us and Gilgamesh watches him. Though did Gilgamesh know he was also being watched? What's Thancred doing during the Hildebrand quests? Beneath the Mask. It's one of my favourite songs in Persona 5. My ever loyal associate, we must find Miss Ellie, and quickly. Surely, if confronted by our constant companions, she can still be convinced to abandon this full plan. Oh ho, Miss Phyllis! I thought you had already departed in the company of your men. But all for the better. Shall we conduct our search together? I fear that would only put them at greater risk. You see, the fifth and final member of the Arbiter's Truth, the Phantom Thief's final target, is none other than Hildebrand Mander. Me. My year is not a role I sought of my own accord. My name and my possession of history are somewhat well known in Sultanate. One day I received an ominous letter stating that a position in the committee had opened, and I had been chosen to fulfill it. The letter went on to enumerate my duties, to prevent the spread of historical lies that would surely sully the name of the illustrious nation. As a high-ranking officer in the Sultan's Sworn, I was seen to be in a particularly unique position to serve as the Arbiter. I knew that there were other members of the organization, but was told nothing of their names or deities. To think that my unknown compatriots were the victims all along. I cannot put any more lives in danger. I'll sequester myself at a place where my presence can cause no harm, until such time as the killer is apprehended.
Your concern for your well-being is most touching, Miss Phyllis, but there is no need for such concern. As a seasoned inspector, I am more than capable of protecting a lady in distress, and as a gentleman, that is exactly what I shall do. My associates here will also stand at your side. Speaking of which, has anyone seen my loyal assistant?
Inspector! Over here!
Ah, there you are, Tachi. You shouldn't run off on your own like that. I was worried sick about you.
I'm sorry, Inspector. Miss Alien said she saw something in the shadows, so I went to look. No, there wasn't anything in there but a dormouse. But it was a really cute dormouse, you see. I just kept squeaking and scurrying away and just...
Pardon me for a moment, Tachi. Yes, my inspector speaks to me. Someone is watching us. Real. Let us pull up and canvass our surroundings.
Where is Miss Ellie? Do you think she went looking for the dormouse too?
Oh, we have a paladin. Be wary and be warned. Warsi, trust no one, and your friends all the less. This will avail you well. Use it wisely.
Oh ho ho! If it isn't my beloved son's staunch companion, the mighty Relina. I was in the area on a matter of business which I curtailed when I felt a suspicious presence from the shadows. Pursuing it led me here. Maybe it's the same for you. Oh, so your pursuit of the thief of many faces has taken quite the unexpected turn. I knew you would come upon a series of anomalous letters. Mayhap our watcher in the shadows is a friend. Or is this but another trap laid by the fiend? Yes, plot thickens like a dollop of salamander oil. In either event, I dare say the circumstance calls for utmost caution. The thief could be anywhere or anyone. Myself included, of course. No mere mask could replicate the physique of this mandible man. That said, I fear for my dear Hildy may be in a bit over his head this time. Allow me to assist in your investigation. Were anything to happen to Hildebrand, his dear mother would not be pleased. I mean, there's a very easy way to ask you to prove yourself. Punch a pillar, it'll probably collapse. Something just isn't right. If the seed sender speaks true, the villain now lurks amongst our midst. And yet we have but a single satch of demasking dust at our disposal. We must identify the imposter beyond reasonable doubt before we could proceed. You know the players better than I, Relina. Well, say you have a few words with each of them, and see if all is amiss. Oh ho! Am I doomed to share the same fate as the others? Is there a die to become one of those things? But still, he is the phantom thief. It's the only logical conclusion. And yet, I can't help but feel that there's another truth that still eludes us. Inspector Bryden told me all about it. The thunk that Miss Ellie was affecting you all this time. She sure fooled me. Nothing particularly odd about any of them, you say? This stands to reason. The Fiend would not take such a risk if he was not already confident he could pull one of his ruse. Curses! This one's not the fool his son is. I must elude him, and quickly. Time is of the essence.
I question the Southern Swan to a man. They insist they have seen not of Miss Ellie. Wherever could she have gone? But father! What brings you here?
Yes, finally the pieces are coming together. Have you kindly stand still and shut up? The Fiend already stands among us.
Inspector Bryden! I should hope you'll not be doubting me!
Well, I'm quite convinced that even a master impersonator would struggle to recreate your particular bond of idiocy. The fact remains that anyone here who has spent a moment alone must be considered a suspect. The thief has proven to be highly efficient at assuming your identities. On a sheer observation, my gangly friend. I say this occasion calls for a dose of 2 of the powder, Relina, you found earlier. There wouldn't happen to be another satchel or 2 lying about, would there? What remains of our supplies have already been distributed to the search party. But worry not, they should be reported back within the bell's time. Heh! Time might be against me, but just you watch. I'll wiggle my way out of this and turn you into wicked drooling corpse you deserve to be.
I fear that is more time than we can afford, Miss Phyllis. Fortunately, my powers of deduction will lay the Fiend's farce release within minutes. We knew that, given a chance, the thief put us in pursuit familiar passages. As Miss Ellie has only passing interaction with my dear father, we can safely eliminate him from the consideration. That leaves myself, Nasher, and Relina here. Nash and I, in particular, have had a close extended relationship with our suspect. I shall begin by questioning mine own assistant. I assure you that none know her better than I.
Brilliant reasoning as ever, Inspector. Go on, ask me anything. Of all the times when this overstuffed buffoon to start talking sense, you ever see anything too obscure, my cover is blown.
My relationship is so close. I dare say there's times that we share a mind. If that's not true, is that truly my ever-loving assistant? She would no doubt complete my thoughts to him. I am a Mandeville.
Man!
Doing only what a Mandeville
Can!
From the Greeks of Corthus to Thanalan, Manderville.
Man! You're the best, Inspector!
A perfect score. You may rest easy, dear friends. This is unmistakably, unequivocally, undoubtedly the true Nashu.
I've never loved you more than now, you marvelous molten head.
Nashu, there's something the matter. Just because you've picked a few more wrinkles beneath the eye, there's no more to avert the charming face of yours.
Wrinkles! Wrinkles! Look who's talking, you crusty cretinous old... Genius Inspector? The charade is up, Miss Ellie.
Miss Ellie, you look somehow different. All I know. Hope chat is okay. Seven hells done it by a muscle-bound butt-headed and motley troop of mummers. Just who are you? Your resemblance, Miss Ellie, is most uncanny, and yet... Consulting Inspector Briarden, once again you failed to measure up to your lofty reputation. Of course we resemble each other. Ellie is, after all, my own flesh and blood. My beloved sister, and my eminently capable partner in crime. 1,000 faces I wear, but only one name do I bear. You may call me Cece. Charmed, I'm sure. Are you all quite alright? Why, you look as if you've seen a ghost. Despite my moniker, I assure you that Ellie and I are no spectres. What we are, mind you, are the last living scions of Soda and aristocracy. Bemused, are you? You followed the fine two sisters beneath the mask? Try using your brains once in a while. Every time you encountered a thief, Ellie was standing right in your midst. No, the thief that 4 times stole the show. Oh, and those priceless relics. Was me. Meanwhile, Ellie hid in plain sight, supplying me with just the knowledge I needed to stay step ahead of my pursuers, all while spinning the hair-raising tales of my exploits that won the hearts of this nation. Weigh a lot to you, truly. Without the tales of your hapless attempts to catch me, we never would have risen to these heights of celebrity. Miss Cece, from gentleman to a lady, I would ask you one and only one thing. Just what is it that you and Miss Elliot hope to accomplish with all your schemes? Justice! 400 years ago, Odan dogs reduced our great nation to a nation of zombies. At least long last, the cowards that would still justify these foul deeds will suffer the same fate. Wait, Israel is so dull turned his own men into zombies. The Israelis lie, and you work for the shadows, silencing those who speak the truth. You should die with your fellows, false arbiter. It was Oda that ordered the creation of that dreadful powder, and wielded it as a weapon against our proud ancestors. The history of your glorious sultanate is built on a lie. What is this madness you speak, woman? Not madness, truth! The power in my possession was stolen from the Uldan armory 4 centuries ago by one of my ancestors. They say it was his final act of courage, and in his final moments of his leg fell off and rotting head dropped from his shoulders. This is the truth that the histories don't tell. The truth that the still-eyed Sultan swore would keep them buried deep in the sands of Thanaland. But your time of reckoning is nigh. Oh yes, before long you and everyone in this rotting nation will know firsthand the horrors my ancestors knew. And just what do you mean by that? Oh, how the city laughs at the stories. A mass crusade of justice, a dashing rebel waging battle against power and authority. Oh, if only they knew. But where they will see soon enough, when they are eating each other's brains out on the streets. In the last day before our proud nation was razed to the ground, a band of survivors stole a vast quantity of the powder from the Uldan vaults, hiding away in the secret vault sealed with powerful magics. The sole means by which the vault may be opened, by assembling 4 sacred relics from Baladee. 4 relics once housed in the fat royal palace of Sild, while the Uldan dogs stole them and claimed them for their own. And so it dawns upon you at last. Yes, even as we speak, Ellie makes for the vault, the 4 relics safely in hand. Just think, one day you'll be able to tell your grandchildren you were there when the zombie powder rained down on Old Da.
No way. You'll be dead! Preposterous. But first you, my dear. You will not even have the pleasure of looking upon the last moments of your precious homeland. Let your flesh lost your own lies. I think not, Miss Cece. Hildebrand! You idiot! Just for once would you not get in my way! God, Bert Manderville! I can't even trust your sorry arse to look after him for a single day! I knew it! The presence watching over us from the shadows. It was you, my dear wife. Am I to understand that you're Hildebrand's mother?
Aye, this is more like it. Hand to hand, skillet to skillet. It's time to set a warrior's pulse racing. Prepare yourself, Relena. This time our final battle is nigh.
Do you put those remains? You overstuffed buffoon! My beloved boys be turned to a stinking corpse if you hadn't bloody noticed! You! Relena! Or something, was it? How they tell me all about your hijinks together. Pleased to meet you. My dear boy's always had a bit of a rebellious streak. What can I say? I can come on a bit strong at times. But can you blame me? This time I thought I'd step back and leave things to my sorry arse husband, and look what it got me. You help me out, won't you?
Behold, one of the few beings Relena fears. The mother of Hildebrand.
Reuniting with my dear boy and first time in ages, and just look at him. He's green! Fortunately, there's still time to reverse the zombie curse. I know just the remedy. A phial of holy water. The ingredients are simple. A tire of oversold rags and a phial of twice distilled water. 6 huts at the market stocks of the farmer, and the latter you can procure from a trader by the name of Guest. Now hurry. Once the poison spreads through his veins, the antidote will save him. In the meantime, I will search for the bumbler's bumbling assistant. With my luck, Miss Nasher is still alive. With any luck.
Oh, the smocks. You gods, Hildy. You're not looking too good yourself.
No thanks to you, you bumbling oaf. Now are you ready to accompany Relena here and make yourself useful, or do I have to reintroduce you to the wall?
Of course, my lady. Gunga is ever at your service. So I got sundries, was it? Come now, Relena. There's work to be done.
Don't worry, Darth. You'll be getting that song soon. We do have another fight with Gilgi. Another battle with Greg.
Well, there's all rags, you say? I fear I've not only got a single tire left in stock. It's already spoken for. But, my good man, you must reconsider. My dear friend's life, and quite possibly mine own as well, hangs in the balance.
I sympathize with your plight, friend, but a man has to make a living. I've been promised a copious supply of a rare chimera membrane for these rags. Unless you can offer me the same price, no deal.
Gah! You expect us to be able to summon such a rarity out of nowhere at a moment's notice?
Look what we have here. If this is the warrior life from the Colosseum. Funny who you meet at the markets. As it happens, I just returned from my training. I was slaying of 10 chimeras, just happened to be my task of the day. There's a chimera member you seek. You're more than welcome to a share.
My lady, you're far too kind.
Don't mention it. If I had been for Inspector Hildebrand of Lena here, I'd still be tag teaming with a slimy beast and cheating my way to fame and fortune. And I'm a woman who pays her debts. Oh, by the way, you might have noticed, but
That'll take me if that wasn't Avila the Tempest.
ever since she confessed her trick and started climbing back up from the bottom of the ranks, I've been proud to call myself one of her biggest fans. Why, I have a mind to give you the rags to seek something for the privilege of meeting her.
A kind sentiment, my good man. But we are more than happy to uphold our side of the bargain, aren't we, Melina? And with this, our task here is done. Now let's find this traitor guest.
But, Hildy's mother was one of the people that Uncle Ulst was, creeping on. He got off lightly. The blundering mandible is on his last legs. You need something of mine to save, did you say? Perhaps you can give me a good reason why I should care. Those bloody mandibles are richer than the traders themselves. And they have the audacity to haggle me down to the last gill for every purchase. If the family ended today, I'd be happier and wealthier man. And now I believe the ballroom calls. Good day to you, and do pass along my condolences to the grieving parents.
Have you not shed of honor and compassion in that splendidly body? Business rival or no, the man is on his death's doorstep.
After the events of today, my father will not so easily forgive and forget. But it matters not. No, my love for you is deep as the seven seas. I beg you, my lady, may I have this dance? Lorena, what a lovely surprise! Are you here for a ball practice, perchance? Heavens! The poor inspector! Well, if it isn't a lapis made in the flesh. What say you bid farewell to the previous fops and scurry adventures and share dance with the cultured gentleman, befitting of your great beauty? Why, it would be a pleasure and an honour both, me lord. Provided you first provided my good friend Relina with a bottle of twice distilled water that she seeks.
You know this woman? If this is the price you was set, then so be it. Take it. It's barely worth the weight it's guilt anyway. Now, shall we, Miss Arabella?
To be fair, Arabella just saved your life.
I knew he'll be a worthy rival, but to think he was so disbeloved by so many. Currently surrounded with deeply mourn his loss. Quickly, Orlina, let's deliver these goods. Well, there's still time to save him.
Alright, up here. Up here. Round. I trust the two of you wouldn't dare come back empty-handed. Bloody brilliant! I'd take you over that muscle-barred halfwit of a husband any day. Now stand back and let me show you some real men of a home cooking. Dal, you bugger, right, gilled my skillet. Aye, that should stop his spread. Now it's up to Hildy to flush out what's left in his system. Don't worry, he's my son. After all, I think he's still got some fight left in him. Look what I found. You're slumbering. Obviously in a rubbish-strewn corner of Pearl Lane. By that nap feel good. Yes, I'm sure it did. Relina, word has it that Ellie's been sighted at the Sylvan ruins. We must go there with all haste. You've done well by my dear boy today. Don't worry, I'll handle things from here. There's a nice warm bed for him, and I know a few specialists who might know a thing or two about his condition. What in the Seven Hills are you standing around for? The future of Dad is at stake.
Relina, my strength is yours as well. For old and for our friend Hildy.
You remind me of my husband. What with you having more muscle than sense? If you're so keen on making yourself useful, why don't you go run to the market and bring me some fire crystals? Give my dear boy a warmest key to find out the zombification. Let's see. I believe 20 crates or so should be suffice.
I am a warrior, not yes, my lady. I say, Enkidu, the burden we must bear to simply secure a long-awaited final confrontation with Relina.
Okay, doke, Darth.
That said, the events of today have given me a cause to reflect. Relina ability both. All to be blessed with such visible legion of friends tight. Well, that's not. No, only one true friend I have ever known, and she has long lost to me. You are a fine bird, and have been a great comfort in my travels, but you will never be Enkidu. My one and true companion. Oh, my friend, were you here with me, even Relina could not stand against our combined might. Oh, Enkidu, if ever you may wonder, hear my words, and return here to my side. Enkidu, do you hear me? Enkidu! Gods, what was that flash from the heavens? And you will blame me on what? The crystals! Where have they gone?
Was it me you here, old friend?
That voice! Could it be?
My faithful companion.
Why must you always make me wait so?
What are you doing dilly-dallying around here? Let me jog your memory. There's a moon-sticking maid dragging around that southern excavation fight with her mind set on turning Odan into the land of walking dead. Yes, your concern for Hildy is most touching, but don't worry. Mommy Dearest isn't going to let her beloved son kick the bucket that easily. Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba. Unicorn this one. Give me a second. Alright, down we go. We managed to track down Miss Ellie just up ahead. Where your friends watch over her as they speak. But no matter how many times we try to reach out to her, she refuses to answer so much as answer. Needless to say, we considered physically incapacitating her. With that crate she's standing on, it isn't just a makeshift chair. It's filled with the brim of traitor spurn. One misstep and the consequences could be desired. That. Oh, you are our only hope, Relena. Even our single-minded rage, surely the time you spent together must still count for something. You need not put yourself in undue danger. I only ask that you step forth to where your voice may be heard and call out your friend's name. I beg of you, Relena. Sure, if anyone can convince the woman to abandon her madness, it is you. Anyway, that's the ruins there. It's actually not the first time you would have heard the name. It's the same sewer that we escaped Banquet in. Is ruins from it. Oh, to think this girl and her sister are behind the crimes all along. I dare say this realm is awash with capable adversaries. Miss Ellie! And I thought we were friends. You do well not to anger the last friend. She's sitting on top of an ample supply of that zombie powder. I suspect she's not afraid to use it. Oh, there she is. Beggars belief that I could have been so blind. Hey! Elena, I suggest you leave this place while you still can. I bear you no grudge, but I'm sure you so much as think of interfering, I'll not hesitate to turn you into a zombie too. I don't think it would work on me. So it was you after all. Consider me disappointed. Your sister Cece is already in custody. Surrender now and I will see no harm befalls her. How little you understand, Inspector. Then again, how could one born into a life of power and privilege ever hope to understand? Cece and I have no family, no friends, no fortune, nothing. Two sisters against the world. It's only our quest for justice to give us meaning. Long ago, we made a vow. Should the worst happen, our mission takes priority over all. Yes, over our own wretched lives. Do you see now? Anything I might have once had to lose, I lost long ago. Now stand down or suffer the same fate as the old damn dogs you would defend. At least stop this madness. I'm sorry, Inspector. There's too many of them. All the goods is more commendable men, and it's my time to shine. It's hammer time. That's how he fights, Mactai. You only delay the inevitable. I have an entire legion of the undead on my beck and call. Face it, it was only Inspector Hildebrand's ridiculous good fortune that he even made it this far. And he's a good 6 films under. Be warned, Carl. Know that I speak for experience when I say, underestimate Hildy, and you do so at your own peril. I'm afraid you underestimate me as well. No mere splash of holy water could stave off the effects of that traitor's spurn. I fear the good inspector's luck has finally run out. Thoughts, balls, is there no end to them? I'm not looking at our chances. Greg, was it? It's a shame to lose you, Lena. Poor light that you are, you might yet have served one last purpose for us. Go forth, my zombie minions! Darkness falls and hope strains like despair. For warriors born of light shall descend and right the square. Fucker me with a board sword, are my eyes to be believed? That pose. No. Those are the 4 warriors of light I see. They're the 4 gentlemen of light.
Just so, my good man. Hildebrand, Agent Inspector Extraordinaire, has made his triumphant remote turn. Did you miss me?
Hi, we meet again, girl. Tell me where you got this liberal log tonic, or I'll fashion myself a wig from your lovely locks after I rip them clean from your bloody head. Oh, hello there, Miss Elzer. God, you're looking absolutely splendid today. Impossible. The holy water couldn't have cured him.
They didn't. Fortunately, our overlord spent quite some time building up an immunity to zombie powder. When we heard that the master zombie lord brand was at risk of joining the actual dead, we knew we had to take action.
And immunity to... I'm just going to pretend that it makes any kind of sense.
The game is up, Miss Ellie. Pray abandon this madness. Besides, plot a mass murder hardly suit a lady like yourself.
It's over. It's all over. Inspector Briarden, you said there was something you would tell me when it's all over. I imagine you have no words for me now. Ellie? Your powers of deduction are wanting. You said you had lost everything and everyone you should have had to lose, did you not? As for me, I have found something. Someone with whom I intend never to part. I care not if it takes years, even decades. When you emerge from your cell a free woman, I will be there. What say you? Messiah, while the crimes perpetrated by you and your sister are unpardonable, you are far from the only ones guilty. On behalf of the Syndicate, I offer apologies for the false aspirations cast upon your ancestors. You said that the nation of Old Dow was built on lies. Seeing that I have seen today, I cannot deny your words. It will not be an uneasy task to rewrite, nay, restore history, but know this. I will do everything in my power to bring the truth to the fore.
Ahem. Are we not forgetting someone that one here? And by someone, I mean me! If you're quite done playing cloak and dagger, I require Relina's presence for a matter far greater importance. Aye, the time for too long delayed confrontation. Why the long phrase, friend? But we hope this will help you singing a happier tune.
Could it be?
The Treaty Blade! And the true one of that. None other. I have not the slightest intention of parting with it, save to the one who would defeat me in single combat. Ah, that mistake. There will not be a single combatant this time. Is that my cue, old friend?
thou be merciful. What is this abomination? Some new breed of void scent?
Abomination? I think you'd like to address my companion with courtesy, girl. But 'twas the most curious thing there. There I was hauling a crate of crystals for Hildy's mother, and thinking how much better things would be if my dear friend Inkletear were here. Then came a flash from the heavens, and next thing I know, there she was! By the gods! It makes perfect sense! Doubtless the crystals helped! Greg's heartful pleas, summoning forth his friend. Nay, no, my friend, the mother, the primal Linkard.
And the world has now completely and utterly ceased to be bound by the laws of logic.
Relina, you have bested me in the past, but facing the two of us together will not be easy, sweet task. And yet, I trust you will not shirk from the challenge. I, Enkidu and I shall await you at Apertor Keep. Tis away from here, but we'll bear venture for a climate of confrontation. If you claim the tree blade, then claim it from me as a warrior. To the skies, Enkidu! To the skies!
Took us one it.
That is a very gentleman of you, Greg! Come, Lena, to Ampedor!
This is a great development indeed. To think that the one man could summon a prime on his own. I was sending the words of the Scions at once. I'm right here. Oh, but of course. I near forgotten we had the Warrior of Light in our very midst. Please, Relina, you are our only hope to slay the Prime or reclaim the blade. But yes, Magpie. Godbert always takes his clothes off when he's about to start fighting. He needs to show everyone the muscles, after all. All's well that ends well, eh, Relina? Hell, these undead acquaintances were kind enough to make an appearance at my request. Who'd have thought zombies would be such gentlemen? I reckon it must be a good son's influence. Ho ho ho. I knew that if anyone could bring Helly back from the undead, then my dear wife's mixtures and mixed holy water. That's the world-class Colin I married. Think of him more like a wrestler. Who's actually one of the crafting classes, so the fact that he can fight at all is kind of ridiculous, let alone the fact that he's, I think, on par with me. Oh wow! We're finally going to Gordania! Oh right, of course, Ampedor. Of course you did.
Is that you, Relina? Pray forgive me. I was right on Greg's trail when I encountered a subterranean curiosity that demanded my immediate attention. I will be conducting my investigation forthwith, but in the meantime, I'll trouble you to entertain Greg and his frail friend in my stead. Together we will reclaim the tree blade. Well, not native, Relina. Yes, just go on ahead. I'll be along directly.
Alright. To keep true, I will at least see If we can get this one to pop. I mean, it's only a 10-minute wait, apparently. Dumb call fell in the hole. Hildebrand does this. This will be the last thing we do tonight. It's almost 11:30, and honestly, I've been having trouble speaking, doing my voices all night. Probably for the best not to do anything else, eh? On the plus side, I feel like this is a good way of wrapping it up. Having LD be its own thing. Though this really goes to show we had no chance of doing that in a one and done. That was a full stream last week, and it's 3 hours 20 this week, so that would have been like a 7-hour stream. Oh, hey, another DPS is waiting. I wonder if it's the same Black Mage from earlier. But hey, Alfie cannot be upset with us anymore. We're dealing with a primal. And we also just stopped an undead invasion of Ul'dah. In fact, we just stopped Ul'dah becoming undead. Hey, welcome back, Darth. After round one. It's alright, we'll get Hildebrand to clear our name. We are not getting Fate Hildebrand to clear our fated names. But yes, I still fought an Outlaw Mud Show. Actually, no, I didn't. I was going to fight an Outlaw Mud Show. But one of the competitors wiped out almost everybody immediately. Was revealed to be cheating, and thus the match changed against a Void Sense and whatever the fuck Typhon is. No, it was still a mud show. I did not get paid for that. Oh, neat thing, by the way, I don't think you guys would have seen so far. If I type in chat, Lena talks. Just one of those for similar true things I put in the game. Like, unless you're actually having close RP conversations. Alright, we're halfway. If nothing happens in 5 minutes, we go anyway. Sound like a fair trade? Yeah. So what is supper, Darth? What a pleasant day in Gridania. Nice and sunny. The birds are singing. Oh, hello. Welcome to the queue, machinist. Just a McDonald's, fair dues. Sometimes you just need a McDonald's. Oh, you're not for this queue, you're for actual Ampador. Fair enough. You do you. Bye. Alright. We're at the final minute. You know, I just noticed his hair is actually kind of like Meryl's from Metal Gear, isn't it? Huh. Oh well, it's fine. Ba-ba-da. All right. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring out the cheese!
Go inside, you can do the bells. Oh, it hurts, you can do your master woods for a second.
Fuck! You know what? No. No, 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 no. Keep forgetting to put these back on. Let's try that again.
At long last, we meet again on the battlefield. I dare see Enkidu. I shall come. You, however, might not find this one so enjoyable. Unless you're enjoying getting pounded the senses. Ha
Alright, let's try this again.
Me? Run away! Ha! I was sitting on. Where's Victoria? Please, enough explanation. Now we fight like men and ladies. Ladies who dress like men. For Gilgamesh, it's transmogrification time. The mightiest warrior ever to grace the origin stands before you. Which mean I, Gilgamesh! Prepare yourself.
There we go. Showing him off a little. And then my auto countdown killed him. Lolita was done.
You think that my full complement of arms would have failed me not? No more hijinks for Gilgamesh. You have my word. The tree blade too I shall return, just as soon as I remember where I hid it. Anyway, I yield to your imperial presence.
Ba da 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 da. Ba da 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 da.
Hot. Ah, I lied. Like a rug. Oh, kill me. You can take that fussy old blade for all I care. I thirst for true power, not say swords would suffice. Warrior of Light, you have proven a worthy opponent. But I warn you, treasure every moment with your weapon. For sure a day will fall, night. The hour will come where I claim it as mine! Till we meet again.
What ho, Relina! Have you seen Greg and his oversized avian companion? Lead me to them at once, and we shall deliver the coup de grace together. The battle is already won. This is triumphant news. Indeed, clearly the lessons you have learned from me have not been for naught. And what's this you say? The treaty blade lies somewhere hidden in the woods? Worry not, my ever loyal associate, but all buried treasures will escape the keen eye of Hildebrand, ancient and quiet inspector extraordinaire. Now, which way was the forest?
Yes. Where's the forest? Melina, when using the prime on the treaty blade. Remarkable. I knew the warrior light would emerge triumphant. Let's hope that Inspector Hildebrand enjoyed similar success in finding the blade. Such delights, such craftsmanship. At once bold and powerful, yet sensitive and refined. I believe I found my inspiration for my next masterpiece. Of course they're beautiful. They're the greatest treasure of lost Silda. To think that they were locked away in the vaults of those destroyed our homeland and dragged our ancestors' names to the mud. And just how did you come to know these long lost relics? There was an ancient scroll passed down in our family, left to us by our dear grandmother. It spoke of the 4 warriors of light and their 4 relics and an incantation of untold power. If we would have revealed the magic legend, Elle and I would still have had the last laugh. Alas, speaking the words had no effect. Only a warrior of light can wield the power, or so the legend goes. Oh, what I wouldn't give to see it. The ultimate achievement of the greatest mages this realm has ever known. And just what sort of incantation is it? The ring casts upon the doors of justice, the wise man whispers a verdict true. Asmund's sure virtue shines the heavens. To complete the incantation, the warrior of light would then hold the treaty blade and speak, blade in hand, I swear unto you. The legend differs as to what happens next. All speak of a great holy radiance shining down from the heavens.
Over here, friends! Hildebrand of Inquiring Inspector returns with tidings most triumphant. Behold, safe in the hands none other than the treaty blade, and the real one this time, I swear unto you.
Yes, yes, just like that. I swear unto you, then...
My word, whatever is this odd tingling sensation?
Ridiculous. Hildebrand isn't a warrior of light. He's just a fool who thought he could stop the Lesson Moon with his own bare hands. I was seeing the tree blade is just as confused as the rest of us. No, not light. Someone stop it! I won't stand to see the legendary power of our forefathers wielded by this muscle bound buffoon.
Skyward ho!
Well, I dare say that proved a most useful incantation indeed. I saw the light of justice shone from the tree blade banish the shadow, returning peace to the land. So the legend ended. I must say, I never expected it to be quite literally a beam of light. I suppose it would have been much use to us after all. Inspector! Oh, Inspector, wait for me! Dolls balls, Hildy. First you've almost died of her poor mother's feet, and then you fly out the gods unaware without giving her a goodbye kiss. Oh ho ho. Appears that a case of wanderlust is once again struck Hildebrand, as have many of Hildemanderville men before him. Godspeed, my boy. When the day comes to your tiresome mystery solving, your dear old man will be here to pass on to you the family art. So in the end, Southern legend of the Canadian was wielded not by a warrior of light, but a gentleman of light. Well, the tree blade is some 6 centuries old. Perhaps it's not quite as sharp as it used to be. The magic that brought peace and happiness to the people of Baldava. Oh, it's every bit as beautiful as I imagined. To think I would see it with my own eyes. It's nothing short of a dream come true. He bumbles and stumbles through yet another case. So he manages to make a girl's dream come true. Because somehow, a gentleman to the end. The bloody bastard.
What's this? I glance at the corner of my eye. A curious scent wafting in the winds from far-flung land. Do I smell a kiss? Worry enough for me, my friends. But wherever the wrong want for succor, I, Hildebrand, shall be there till we meet again.
Because somehow Hildebrand keeps making people smile. And he did find a sword. On his own. Somehow. Hildebrand will return? And that ends the Realm Reborn Hildebrand Agent of Inquiry quests. That was a lot. But I hope you all enjoyed it. Headphones off for one last time. So, before I log off, I would like to ask chat something. Godbert will Godbert will never put on pants start. I'm sorry. He will put a shirt and jacket on. You just gotta accept that's his limit. So, chat. I have a question for ye. Next week, do you want to know what Sid's been up to? Would you like some class quests? Would you like me to finally finish doing what we've got left over from Heaven's Word? Or would you like to know what happens next in the plot? I'm genuinely curious of what the chat wants. Don't worry, we're not going into Hildebrand. I need breaks between Hildebrand. So yeah, Sid, plot, what I've got left over from Heaven's Word, or a class quest. What do you guys want? Tell me. And that will be next week's stream. Alright, that's a vote for Sid. Thor, you got any direction? Because I'm perfectly happy with just going with Sid. We'll sit out for his tea if we visit. No, but there will be a friend. And I'm not talking about Sid. Nor Nero. If we get far enough, there'll be chicken tendies. that case, next Monday, we will be resuming with Omega. There will be no D&D this week. I need the week off. Well, I need time. Katie might be streaming more Fire Emblem. We'll find out when we get there. But yeah, I hope you all enjoyed. I'm gonna go shoot you all at Mecha as he's still streaming Batman. He's under the weather today. Glad you enjoyed Darth. Very glad you enjoyed. I'm not going to rest up. So until next time, see you later, inspectors. Cheery bye. Cheery, cheery. Cheery bye.